So I want the present value of a set of cash flows that I'm going to receive over 40 years. First month, I'm going to get $250. After that, every month, I'm going to grow those payments by the monthly equivalent of annual 2.5%. But my balances will earn 5% as they're being invested. At the end of year 40, in addition to the last payment, whatever that amount is, I will also get an additional $10,000. That's your balloon payment. What's the present value of that? Well, we know that this is a growing annuity with a balloon payment, right? So here, for now, I'm just gonna do the PV. PV grow annuity. Okay, this is my iCash, the first payment. iRate is the APR. iFreak is the frequency. iTime is length. Where did I put that one? Oh, it's somewhere here. And iGrow is my growth rate. So in this case, present value of those payments is equal to 75,000. But I want this sheet to be able to calculate future value of a growing annuity with a starting balance whenever I want. So one of the reasons I made the arguments exactly following the same order, I'm going to say if this thing is equal to true, do the PV, otherwise do the FV. Now you know why I gave them almost the same name. It helps me copy paste. So if I start with, let me actually do this. Let's do this balloon payments. And starting balance. In fact, I'm going to do this as well. I'm going to say if that one is true, I'm going to call that first payment. Otherwise, I'm going to call it first period savings. You know, payment is something you receive, right? So if you're thinking of this as a retirement planning, so let's solve a complicated retirement planning problem. We're going to make it automatic next time, but let me describe the problem. I am 20 years old, want to retire at 60. I want $5,000 as my salary the first month. I want that salary to grow at a rate of 5% every year. Okay. I mean, you're going to prorate it to months, but basically, when I'm 61, my first salary is going to be 5% of that, 5250, right? I can earn 3% on my investments. while I am retired. Think of that 3% as a real rate of return. If you invest it into half and half investment grade corporate bonds and half junk bonds, you can get that. At least historically speaking, you could have in real terms. I want to collect for 25 years, and at age 85, I will commit seppuku. That's ceremonial Japanese suicide. Don't ever call it harakiri. It's called seppuku. And leave $5 million to my ungrateful grandkids. And also that one of them can serve as my second. The way you do seppuku, you open yourself up with your own tanto, which isn't ever used in a battle. The only reason you carry that is for seppuku. And your second uses your own katana, chops your head off as soon as you open yourself up. Because this honor has gone away, so you don't deserve to suffer anymore. Any of you guys watch the show Shogun? It's on FX. You can find it on Disney Plus, Hulu. The historical version wasn't that good, but this one it really is. It got 4 Golden Globes, Best Dramatic Series, Best Actor in a Drama, Best Actress in a Drama, and Best Supporting Actor in a Drama. All those 3 actors were Japanese, by the way. And there are some seppuku scenes, so if you want to look, it's very good. I mean, Hiroyuki Kuroda is a very good actor. He plays Toranaga-sama. All right. I already have 15,000 in my account left by my grandpa. Presumably, I was his second while he was committing seppuku. There was also an old tradition in Japan. When you were too old, you went to a mountain and you died there. There's an old movie from early 80s. You should watch that. It's called Ballad of Narayama. Nara is a special name, and Yama means mountain in Japanese. Fujiyama, for example, Fuji Mountain. I can earn 8% while I save and can increase my savings 2% a year. You're young, you're gonna save whatever you're gonna save now, but as you get older, you'll make more money, you'll be able to increase your savings. That's kind of the idea. How much do I need to save first month? That sounds like a very complicated problem, and it is. If you solve it algebraically, which you can, it's going to take you about 2 pages worth of algebra. It's not too complicated, but we're civilized people. We don't have to do any of that. So we're going to solve this problem using the so-called dynamic programming approach, which means I'm going to go to the end, figure out what I need. These are my requirements. And I won't, let me see. I can earn 3%. My growth rate is 5. I want $5,000, 5 million for 25 years. Those are my requirements. I want to collect 5,000 first month, grow that 5% every year, earn 3% on my balances, and still have $5 million in the account at age 85. Well, present value of that is 1,909,000 something. That is exactly how much I need in my account when I retire. So I'm going to copy that and paste the value here. Oops, value here. All right. Now I need to figure out how much I need to save. During while saving, my starting balance is 15,000. I'm gonna grow 2%, earn 8% for 40 years. Okay. I don't know what my first year's saving is. We're not done yet. But that's something I don't know. We're gonna figure that out. Basically, I'm going to do this future value minus that, and I will leave you hanging under data tab. What if analysis, goal seek, make that difference 0 by changing what I don't know. Apparently, there is no solution for this, but we'll figure it out. All right. On Thursday, we're going to make this automatic.